In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create accounts receivable and accounts payable in Xero accounting software. Whether you're just getting started or looking to clean up your financial structure, setting these accounts up correctly is a key step toward keeping your records accurate and easy to manage. Let's walk through everything step by step so you can follow along confidently. First, log in to your Xero dashboard. Once you're in, direct your attention to the top navigation bar and click on Accounting. This section is essentially the control center for your financial data, where you can manage accounts, transactions, and reports. From the drop-down menu, select Accounts. This page displays all the accounts currently set up in your system, including assets, liabilities, income, and expenses. Think of it as the backbone of your accounting structure. Now, to create a new account, click on the Add Account button. This is where you'll define the details for either your accounts receivable or accounts payable. Let's start with accounts receivable. This represents money that customers owe your business. When creating this account, look for the Account Type dropdown. For receivables, you'll select Current Asset. This is because accounts receivable are considered short-term assets, money you expect to receive soon. Next, give your account a clear and descriptive name. Something like Accounts Receivable or Customer Invoices works well. The goal is to make it instantly understandable when you or someone else reviews your accounts later. After naming the account, you'll need to assign an account code. This is a unique number that helps organize your accounts and makes searching and reporting easier. Many businesses follow a numbering system, so try to stay consistent with your existing structure. You can also add a short description to explain the purpose of the account. While optional, this can be very helpful for clarity, especially as your accounting system grows more complex. Now, let's move on to accounts payable, which represents money your business owes to suppliers or vendors. Again, click Add Account, and this time, in the Account Type dropdown, select Current Liability. This classification is important because it reflects obligations your business needs to pay in the near future. Just like before, give it a clear name such as Accounts Payable or Supplier Bills. Assign a code, add a description if needed, and make sure everything is easy to understand at a glance. Another important step here is setting the tax settings correctly if applicable. This ensures that any transactions recorded under these accounts are treated properly for tax reporting, which can save you a lot of trouble later. And once all the details are filled in, click Save. Your new account will now appear in your chart of accounts and is ready to be used in transactions, invoices, and reports. Now, here's something important to keep in mind. In many cases, Xero already includes default accounts for receivables and payables, so before creating new ones, it's a good idea to check your existing chart of accounts to avoid duplicates. Creating unnecessary duplicate accounts can make your reports confusing and harder to manage. Also, once these accounts are set up, make sure you use them consistently. For example, all customer invoices should flow into accounts receivable, and all supplier bills should be recorded under accounts payable. This consistency is what keeps your financial reports accurate and meaningful. And that's it. You've now learned how to create and properly set up accounts receivable and accounts payable in Xero. With these in place, you'll have a much clearer picture of what money is coming in and what needs to go out, which is essential for managing cash flow effectively. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more practical tutorials to help you get the most out of Xero and simplify your accounting workflow.